Why hello everyone, my name is Eric. Today is November 11th, 2013, and welcome to Inside News. Techly News. Yeah, this might be the last episode of Techly News you're ever gonna see. Maybe, not exactly sure. Anyway though, hit the intro. First off, in Techly News, this past year, Canon announced the EOS M. Now, the EOS M is kind of like a very small DSLR, though many people are kind of interested in it because it's more of a compact camera, but it still supports external lenses. It also has the quality of a DSLR like a T3i. It doesn't actually support full DSLR lenses, it has its own smaller lenses, which is perfectly fine. But nonetheless, many people were interested when this camera came out because it's kind of like a great camera to have on the side of your main DSLR, so maybe you can use this camera to get some different shots that you wouldn't want to risk using your really expensive DSLR with. Anyway though, this camera really turned out not to be that great. It had a lot of autofocusing issues, and people were criticizing some things about the design and the performance and all that kind of stuff. But not everyone has actually given up hope, kinda like me. I'm waiting for the EOS M version 2, and I've been following some rumors recently about the EOS M version 2, and apparently it's supposed to come out sometime in the fall or even the late summer of this year, 2013, but that didn't happen due to delays. So if you guys are interested in a small compact DSLR camera, the EOS M version 2, if you're waiting for it, you might want to know that, well, it's probably going to be delayed till 2014. Rumors say that it's going to be coming out in the early portion of 2014, probably around the CES timeframe. Before I move on, what actually are the rumors of what's going to be new with the version 2 of the EOS M? Well, hopefully better autofocusing, because apparently autofocusing has been terrible with this camera, at least from what I have seen. It's also supposed to get a better sensor, so higher image quality. Also supposed to get some design changes, some design improvements, possibly have a better flash, or actually have a flash on the EOS M body. But hey, that's all the rumors for the EOS M that I've at least seen. Really though, I'll be happy just with better autofocusing. That's really all I care about, really. And it would be nice if they also work on the frames per second when it comes to video, maybe have like 60 frames per second, but I'm not gonna be too picky there. Anyway though, let's move on to a different tech story. Now to our next tech story, the Apple TV. Well, more rumors about the Apple TV have popped up, and rumors say that Apple has delayed the Apple TV yet again. And apparently this time it's due because Apple's working on wearable technology more, aka the iWatch. But what does it actually mean for us? Well, don't be expecting an Apple TV this year in 2013. I think at this point it's almost definite that the Apple TV will be coming out in 2014, whether that's just an update to the set-top box or maybe Apple making a full TV, the iTV or something like that. And all I have to really say about this is, yes, I am disappointed that the Apple TV is not getting updated this year, at least from what I've seen. But that also has to say that Apple is going to be doing a lot next year. At least they better be doing a lot, or else they're going to be slacking. I mean, I kind of think Apple's slacking as is, but that's a different story we'll cover later on. In a different video, not this one. But continuing talking about Apple and 2014, now there's rumors that Apple is apparently testing out a 5.5-inch curved display for a possible iPhone next year, in 2014, like I already said. Although I am sure that Apple is testing out some sort of curved display on some sort of screen size, that's besides the point. Honestly though, it's kind of hard for me to think that Apple's going to be pushing out a curved display next year when you just take a look at the smartphone market right now. Right now we have what? 2-3 phones that actually have curved displays. Don't quote me on that, I'm not really into the smartphone market as a whole. But still, the phones we have right now that do have a curved display aren't extremely popular. So why would Apple exactly do that? Well, maybe they'll make it work, but I don't know. I can't really see them doing that, at least not yet. Anyway though, moving on to our final tech story. It's about FTL. FTL is a video game, faster than light. Personally, I don't actually know what it is. I know you're in a spaceship. I actually have it on Steam, but I've never actually played it. Anyway though, if you are an FTL player, you might want to know that FTL could possibly be coming out on the iPad in 2014. Now, why do you actually care? I mean, if you're an FTL player, you might want to actually know that, but why do I mention it in Techly News? Because personally, I don't really care about that. When I heard that FTL is going to be ported over to the iPad possibly, I got thinking, why are we just porting games over to the iPad and Android devices? Why not we port the entire ecosystem over? AKA, why don't we port Steam over to the iPad or Steam over to Android devices? I mean, yes, there are a lot of compatibility issues, control issues, performance issues if you port something like Steam over to Androids, port Steam over to iOS, but still, I think it'll be a great idea in the long run. I'm no coder or game developer or anything, and I don't know exactly how hard this will be to do, but but still, I think it'll be a great idea. But you guys tell me in the comment section below, what do you guys think about Steam going on iOS and Android and maybe even like Windows Phone or Ubuntu Phone or anything like that? Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's gonna happen? Personally, will it happen? What do I think? I think it might happen, though it'll be a while down the road, more when like tablets and stuff are taking over. But then again, who knows where we're going to be at when it comes to technology. Maybe we won't even have any controllers or anything. Maybe we're just going to all have glasses that have video games built into them. Who knows? Anyway though guys, that's the video for today. Please leave all your comments down below. Like this video, subscribe, share with your friends, support the channel out in any way you can. Anyway though guys, my name is Eric and I'm signing out.